All right, so there you had it, number 5 and number 4 music videos. Let's get straight into the show. Spotlight segment happens to be one of my very favorite segments. That segment shines the light, I beg your pardon, on young folks who are excelling in their crafts, their businesses, or any line of activity they are on. Last week we had JKD. A couple of weeks ago we had Isaac Chuku the painter, and today I have a very young, handsome, successful, talented. Which one make I add? Yes, a very handsome gentleman with me. He happens to be an actor. His name is Adatsi, popularly known as Cyril. Cyril of YOLO fame. He doesn't want to be referred to like by that, but he's still Cyril of YOLO fame. Bro, what's up?
How do you know I don't want to refer to like that?
Oh, I know. Charlie, how far?
We're inside, big bro. How you doing?
How is it going? How is it?
We're inside, you know, the hustle.
Okay,
day in,
great.
day out, we're trying to make ends meet.
Great,
so.
great. You're welcome to the campus show.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so on this segment, what we do is we talk basically about you, but you don't get to be talked about with your line of career. We go back into your school days. You tell us about how it started for you with school education, primary, JHS, all through to tertiary, and then you get into your acting career. So take us back.
So I'm going to do myself.
Yeah, of course. Yes, literally yourself.
Literally myself. Do you have exercise books? Okay, so they know my name already, Aaron Adatsi, right? And I'm very young. Very young. And I started school in Sachs Kindergarten.
Okay.
Which is at YOLO. Yeah, Sachs Kindergarten. That's why that's why I went to school for the very first time in my life.
Okay.
And I finished Sachs Kindergarten. I went to Alcid Academy, the best school in Ghana. Basic.
Okay.
The best school in Ghana. I went to Alcid Academy, yes. I know the viewers would, they'll tell me their mind afterwards, but then
you see that,
I went to the best school in Ghana, Alcid Academy, and then from there, I went to Infant Swim School. Another. I know I follow the line of greatness.
No, it'd be like enjoy school, like all the schools you mentioned.
From Alcid, I went to Infant Swim School, and I'm in NAFTI now.
Okay.
Doing film directing, yeah.
Okay.
So there has been some change along the line, I wanted to go to different schools, but then I ended up in different schools, and that's what shaped me to be the kind of person I am today. So that's me in a nutshell, my educational background and all.
Great. So ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, you can join in the conversation, send in your good luck messages and your questions to Aaron via WhatsApp 050-000-7516. Back to Aaron. Okay, so let's go back to primary school.
Sure.
No, let's get back into your background from home.
Okay.
What is the family size?
Born in a family of 5. My parents and then my 2 brothers. I'm in the middle. We are 3 boys.
Oh, great.
And 3 strong boys. We've given my parents a hell of time till now. We are still giving them a that's nature, you understand. And my big brother he's working. I'm schooling and working. My little brother is in school as well. So I'm the only one, should I say, the only famous person in the family.
The one shining a light on the family.
Not necessarily. The only famous person in the family, let me say. So yeah, that's for my family. That's putting my family in a nutshell. And
so literally you stayed in Accra all your life?
Yes. I was born in Ghana, lived almost all my life in Ghana. Yeah.
Almost. So what happened to the rest
almost
of the
years?
All my Okay, so back to primary school.
Yeah.
Who was that one girl you were crushing on? Or say you were dating?
Not crushing on per se. We had that mindset.
Do you remember the name? Do you remember her name?
Oh, I remember her name very well. In quotes, my first girlfriend.
Yeah.
And actually, we started that boyfriend-girlfriend because we were both feeling left out. That kind of thing. People had hooked up and then
you were there like
I used to sit close to her. I was like, so what's happening?
Let's get something going.
Okay. GSS 3. I had to GSS 2. I think she left the school actually.
Oh.
She left in, I think, GSS 1 or 2.
Your first booking hat, I guess.
Not necessarily, but I didn't know. So I was confused. I was like, but we're all here, and then you just leave the school. Why would you want to do that? That kind of thing. But then we were all young, so I just let it go.
Great.
I know there are better things in the future.
Better things. Like the ones you did see now. Okay.
In my primary school, that's when I won't say I started acting, but then those stagecrafts.
Yes.
We have the
variety entertainment.
That kind of thing, exactly. So I used to be the sheep. If we are playing how do you call it? The Jesus stories.
Yeah.
I'm always the sheep.
Because
no talking.
Because of what?
I don't. That was what they used to give me. So I always qualified for the sheep, and then that was just by the way. But then where the acting all started basically was in GSS2, Film Africa Productions, owned by Kwanzaa.
Okay.
The legendary concert. They
Okay.
came to my school to have an audition, and they had a number of people to go for that. I was in part, actually. I found my way through to where it was happening, and then they gave me a chance, and that's where everything started. That's where film, my career, that's where everything began.
Okay, let's
started-
hold on to how it started with you. Still, ladies and gentlemen, you can join the conversation. You can call, actually send WhatsApp messages via the number 050-000-7516, or you can call on 0241-501900. Any questions for Aaron? Blessings, messages for him. Yes. So you weren't part of the audition,
No.
but you were picked out of.
The whole school, I was the only one picked.
How did that
part of the
happen?
audition. I went to the workshop where the auditioning was happening, and I was sneaking. Like, I wanted to see what was going on. So I got in, and I don't know. I believe it was a direction. So I got there, and then they were like, "Okay, no, you try this role out."
Okay.
So I tried, and then at the end of the day, they took 8 names, and then they decided to call everybody later on. So they called 4 people later on to come to TV Africa, and out of the 4, in the end, I was the one chosen.
Wow.
So that is where acting began.
So that was your that landed you your
That
first
landed me
movie
my
or your
very
stage
first
play?
Movie. The Good Old Days, The Love of AA.
Okay.
That was in 2010.
Okay, great.
That was the very first film I did. So
And nothing seemed to have changed about you, like
really,
yeah, in your acting. Watching you back from then till now, like
Oh, for
you
real?
still act the same way.
but my voice has changed. Okay, wait.
Maybe because of the ladies. This voice is
nothing
for the
has
ladies, so
changed. Nothing has changed in what, in terms of, I want to know,
your
like,
accent, you know,
am I naive? Am I calm? Or
very calm, like very calm and very natural.
I can be a bad
Yes, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the script.
I understand.
A lot of people.
But are you a bad boy?
I'm not a bad
naturally.
boy. I'm not a bad.
In real life.
A lot of people are misjudging me. Sometimes I actually thank God for the fact that I was able to play the role in what a lot of people know before, the YOLO. I actually thank God for that role. Like, people see me to be that kind of. I'm not saying I'm opposite,
Okay.
but then I'm different from that person. You understand? I'm lively. I'm outspoken.
Okay.
But people think he can't talk. I'm in town and somebody walks, Charlie, you go beat you as a boss. I'm in town and people are like, oh, you be
You
just
dumb boy, you slow boy.
oh, boss. You get that kind of. So I feel that okay. I think you actually play the role well. That's why people actually
Yeah,
think that's
yeah,
the kind of
yeah.
anything. To be honest with you, some producers and directors even think that's how I am.
You see,
Yeah, some actually think that's how I am.
are they rather being unprofessional or
No. I won't say that. I won't
because
say that.
with them being producers or directors, they should know
with the
better.
way I look as well too, that is what people think. Yeah, with the people say I look young and I look that kind of person, so they will think that okay, I was just, but I can be a bad guy.
You can be a bad
It
guy.
depends on the script. I'm telling you.
In real life, you can be a bad guy.
I
in real
can
life.
be, but then you should understand what I mean by bad guy. I mean bad guy in the sense that I can play a role of not being that calm, dull boy. I can be vulgar. I can be loud.
Okay, so
I can
this
be
one is a message out to all the producers and directors. Aaron can be a very bad guy too on the other side. All right, let's get into senior high school.
okay.
How was life in Butcher for you? Like by then you had done your first movie.
I had done my
so
very
let's say
first
you were famous,
So,
kind
exact-
of a bit.
Charlie, when I got to school day one, there was this senior called Ali. We used to call him Palangwe. I had shot the second film, Papala City, in high school. So
Yeah.
I got to the school and day one, everybody's confused and that kind of your big
Trying
shot.
to find your way around.
So I was sitting on my box and he just came to pass. I said, Jesus.
Somebody wreck you for that.
I said, Jesus. I'm in for trouble. 3 years straight. That guy worried me for 1 year and left. And then, a lot of people, he saw me and went to call a lot of guys. So everybody registered my face. Like, okay, this guy. Came. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
my form 1, my form 2, trouble. Yeah, my form 1, my form.
But I thought you were rather going to benefit from the fact
That's
that
the
you
thing,
were a bit
you are going to
famous.
get the seniors who are like, oh, you be star, make you be star. And you are going to get the seniors, you be star, so what?
So what? Yeah.
Go and do this, go and do that. So for me, I was always in the washroom. That was why I worked in Form 1 and Form 2. You see, they call, when formers come, they give everybody what you're supposed to. Some people wash dishes, some people clean the prefect room. But for me, like, you be start off, friend, go.
Go there, washroom.
One time.
Just to intimidate you.
Pound.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I knew that I'm in for this. So I just had to be tolerant. But I chewed some people. Because it became too much. Oh, Charlie, no, I'm being honest, it became too much. Like, I got to a point, I can be going and then you just call me and just waste my time. I have to do something. There's this lecture that if you go and report to, the senior is in trouble. So I went to report. And that guy's Wasi was. Hey, that guy was messed up Wasi time. He told me if he sees me after school, he'll kill me. Today, we sit down and then we are talking about school time.
See that, Charlie. Life after school.
So before going to high school, growing up, I developed the love for the love for drawing and painting. I'm an artist.
Oh.
Yeah, by nature. Plenty of people don't know.
That's one thing I didn't even know. Exactly. Most of us don't know. So you draw?
Yeah, I do it at home most of the time. That's what I like to do. I have my stuff there. But it's been long since I did it though. But I want to pick up. I want to go back and pick up.
You should.
So that was what I took to high school. So I want to do visual arts.
Okay.
And then the film, I did 2 more films. So I was like, okay, no, the film keeps coming. So how am I going to blend it? Sorry. But then all the same, I was able to finish the school with the visual arts, graduated, and I was applying. I applied for tech forms. So waiting for tech, I had a call from one of the cast members in the film that there's an audition happening. So we had to go. We went for the audition, and that's what brought YOLO into being.
MK casting.
Was it MK casting?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know who did the audition, though, but then we went to the production house, farmhouse.
Okay.
We went to farmhouse to have the audition.
Okay.
I don't know if we were linked, but then the person just called me that we should go to farmhouse. She's playing Araba in YOLO. She was my sister in the film, The Good Old Days.
Okay.
So that's where YOLO began. So now another series has come. So I have that mind.
Before we get into YOLO, a couple of questions for you. This one is coming out from Irama inside Dansoman, and she says, Cyril, you didn't mention your first girlfriend's name.
Hey, trouble.
Are you going to do that now?
No.
Oh, why no?
No.
Give us some fans.
No.
You don't want to know.
I don't think she's in the country. So I think I saw her page on Instagram some time ago. She's outside.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the conversation. Before you got into YOLO, were you still doing film while in senior high school? Like, did you have to take exams to go act and then come back? You know, how were you trying to blend?
Fortunately for me, we were shooting while on vacation.
Okay.
So I didn't really need to take exams. But we used to take exams to run away. Now there's normal everywhere. But then I didn't take exams to come and shoot.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We actually fell on vacations, fortunately for us. So I shot 2 films while in school.
Okay.
2 films under the good old days.
But on vacations.
Yeah, but on vacations. So right after school, I was home for some time, and that's when the YOLO auditions also came up, and then we picked up. So that's when. So I went to NAFTI. Started NAFTI. So I started YOLO in NAFTI level 100. I've been shooting through till now.
So you went through the audition before NAFTI?
Yes. Just before NAFTI.
Just before NAFTI.
So NAFTI started, and then YOLO also started. So I was going
breakthrough like that. So you're in your final year now.
Small. Yeah, entering my final year.
Oh, great. All right. So let's go to YOLO. Why was it you to play that particular role?
When I went for the audition, the script was there. I mean, some people were auditioning for Cyril, some people were auditioning for Drogba, some people were auditioning for, what's the name again? I've forgotten again, the girl in the shop. No, not Sewa. Nanajwa.
Yeah, Nanajwa.
So it was Nanajwa, Cyril, Drogba.
Okay.
And then I just got there, and then the director, Mr. Ivan Kochiga, just told me like his coordinators actually told me that I should audition for Cyril. So that day I did Cyril 20 times. I had to do Cyril with 20 different girls.
Oh.
Yeah, so 20 girls were playing the Nanajwa role while I was doing the the Cyril role. So we did it and I just felt within me that say if you don't give me this role after this, I don't know what to do. It will really get to me. So I was very optimistic that I was going to land the role. And it came.
Okay.
God being so good, it came.
Good.
And the Ghanaians started calling me John. That's where I started. Those who knew me before YOLO know me very well. They know that's not the kind of person I am. Okay. So some see me and say, hey, you go play the role like that, you get it. You try. And those who don't know me are like, oh, this boy is so, that kind of thing. So that puts confusion in Ghanaians' minds. Even though some who knew me before were wondering, they were asking, so wow, is this the real person you are? And then you get that kind of thing. So mixed feelings for a lot of people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, still in the conversation, still taking some messages via WhatsApp 050-000-7516, and please stop calling the WhatsApp line. I can read your messages if you are calling. Let me do a few messages. This one is coming from Emmanuel inside Lashibi. Charlie, I dey love you, but when you go get Queen Star, the Queen Star girl, when you go get them?
Hey, trouble. Season 5, boss. Season 5, I will get them for you. Make it no worry.
Okay, great. Let's get back to the conversation. So, YOLO, then Nafti. How were you able to blend? How are you still able to blend the fame, the project, and then your education?
Tolerance, dedication. Should I say stubbornness? Yeah, at the point you have to be stubborn.
Yeah, you have to be true to certain things. Yeah, you have to be miss class for.
Yeah, it happens.
How are your parents handling that?
At the point, they understand me. They understand me. I mean, they've given me their full support. Kwame, go out and do it. So they understand. I'm not shunning school. No, I'm paying much attention to school as much as I'm paying.
How well are you doing in school, in class?
How well
with academics? Yeah.
Oh, by God's grace, we are good.
Are you one of the best in your class?
Oh, I don't like rubbing shoulders. I'm doing my thing. Yeah,
but you know they feel like they get
no. Why have a fail? Why should I fail?
I don't call it.
Why should I? No, boss, cool down. I don't see what. Let me do my thing and go. In high school, I wasn't a good boy, but I wasn't a bad boy. You understand? I go to town, do all those kind of, but they don't catch me. If somebody wants to catch me, it's because they knew I'm so. You can go to how do you call it? Morning devotion and the senior house master. Papa, come forward. He just wants to waste my time.
Yeah.
You know that kind of thing. I don't have any issue with him, but he just wants to. Yeah. So that kind of thing.
And how have you been able to handle the ladies? Everybody knows you are the ladies man. Like like we know say you be the ladies man like everywhere. Wait, make I read one message for you here right now. Her name is Francisca from Obuasi. Hi, please tell him I like him. Please give him my number. Please do it. I have something to tell him. This is the message.
Hey, Francisca.
So obviously you are the ladies man. How do you get to handle the ladies, the fame?
That's what I'm saying. It's hype. What you guys are thinking, is not what it is. I don't get my phone buzzing with girls calls
because they don't get access to you.
No.
If like call out your numbers right now.
My social media.
Call out your number. You open DM. Do you open your DM?
Yeah, check my DMs. As of now, I don't have any DM because I review it and then the ones.
How many proposals are in there?
The ones I have to reply, I reply. Then the ones I reply and clear off. That kind of. So I don't. It's hype. That's what I'm saying. It'll be hype.
It'll just hype. They like that.
People are saying like he's the lady. Why do people actually think I'm not a celebrity? Why do people actually think in code that like the celebrities are living some kind of
lavish life, attracting and trying to get all the fine girls in town?
Everybody got bones. Everybody got normal skin. Charlie, we are normal, right? It's the fool.
Oh, but you see, sometimes they forget some things we no go forget.
Some things like
you could let's just skip that. Back to Nafti. Have you done anything yet with Nafti, like in terms of project, any movie?
Yeah, school production. I'm about to do my first production for the school. My 7 minutes dialogue production. So, and then when I get to the final year, I'll do a 15 minutes production. So yeah, that's basically the requirement of Nafti. Third year you do 7 minutes, final year you do 15 minutes, and then you can go out into the world and shoot your films.
Okay. Eva in Kumasi wants to ask you, how old were you when you started YOLO?
When I started YOLO, I was 3 years younger than I am now.
You see, that's a smart way to get to know how old you are now.
Yes, I was 3 years younger than I am now.
Agnes from Accra says she wants to know your real name.
My name is Aaron Adatsi. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Aaron Adatsi is my name.
Okay. So what's the future like for Aaron? What is Aaron planning to do? Are you thinking of projects? Are you thinking of having your own production sometime in the future? Are you thinking of, professionally doing your arts as your drawing stuff?
For that one, I'll never give up on it. For my art, I'll never give up on it. And for the work, for what I'm doing now, I think I find I enjoyed working in the media, the acting, and I've done TV presenting for some time as well. So I want to take that also upon. So I want to do like basically media stuff, the acting, TV presenting, radio, adverts, jingles, those kind of voiceovers and all that. I want to like
professionally get into doing all those stuff. Okay, someone wants to know
step by step.
If you were friends with Drogba before the series,
no,
YOLO.
I didn't know him from anywhere. I didn't know anybody on YOLO from anywhere, excluding Araba. because she's the one I went onto the set with.
Okay, great. Charlie, at this juncture, I have to draw down the curtain on our conversation. Any advice for young ones out there? Any advice for your fans? Any lovely words you have for them? For the ladies as well.
Should I look at the camera?
Yeah, that's your camera.
It's basic. I mean, just be yourself in whatever you do. Nothing comes easy. Don't rush in life. Don't compare yourself to others. People are rushing to get stuff. People are rushing to do things. And trust me, they have one eye on the future. They know what they are going into. But they wouldn't come out and say it. So just be yourself. Do the right thing. Pray always. God listens to you if you pray. Pray always and just be a good person. Good things come to those who wait. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush to get anything at all. Because the best comes at the last. So that's just my little message for
Great. Thank you so much for coming through. We wish you best of luck.
Sure.
The Campus Show got you
Sure.
24/7.